They've been building for several years. Is this the season that UCLA finally breaks through and becomes the true star of the Pac-12? I'm Pete Fiutak for CampusInsiders.com, and we are breaking down the 2014 UCLA Bruins. Here's what you need to know to be an expert.
Oh, you're a clever one.
This defense should be absolutely fantastic. It's been building for the last few years through recruiting classes to get to the point now where it could and should be among the best in the country, especially in the Pac-12. Miles Jack, everyone knows about him as being a two-way player last year as a power running back. He's about to become a superstar NFL prospect at linebacker. He's going to lead a loaded D. But it's the offense that could be the key. Brett Hundley, who probably should have been in the NFL, came back for one more year. His passing numbers should go through the roof. Noah Malzoni's new offensive style, where they're going to throw the ball a bit more, take a few more chances, a few more downfield plays. Look for less running for Brett Hundley, more big plays. All right, Doug Chapman, who is your player to watch out for? And I'm guessing it's not a guy who's as easy to talk about as Jack or Hundley. Whoa.
My surprise player is defensive end Owamagbe Odigizua. He's a fantastic defensive end. Missed last year with a hip injury, but was unblockable all spring. Had 2 sacks in the spring game, constant quarterback pressure. With Anthony Barr gone, he's going to have to be big in that front. Watch him to make a ton of plays.
It's not that bad a schedule considering all the tough Pac-12 games are at home, but they do get a couple of interesting non-conference games. They start out with a quirky game at Virginia to kick things off, and a few weeks later they got to go to AT&T Stadium, Jerry World, to play Texas. But fortunately for them, again, the big conference games are in the Rose Bowl. Oregon is at home, USC is at home, and Stanford's at home. But the USC-Stanford games are back-to-back to close out the season. The road games, they got to go to Arizona State, but the rest of it's not too bad. They got to go to Cal and Colorado in back-to-back weeks. They do have to deal with a road game at Washington. But again, if they can just hold serve in the Rose Bowl, they should be okay. All right, Doug, what do you think they're going to do this year?
Choose wisely.
Honestly, Pete, I see them going 11-1. They'll get by Texas early. They'll struggle a bit against Oregon, but they're going to drop the ball against USC late in the year, looking ahead to Stanford to finish that year. They're going to get in the mindset that they're trying to go perfect. They're not going to go perfect. USC will upset them 11-1.
They're going to be really, really good, and we're going to have to be seeing Odigizua all year long. They are probably going to go for the Pac-12 title. I think they're going to get there, lose to Oregon, but it's going to be a very good, very strong year for a very talented team. I'm Pete Fiutak. We're breaking down all the top teams here on CampusInsiders.com.